Greetings, friends. Hey, how is everybody doing today? I'd like to share something with you. A book I remember reading when I was in grade school. And this is a quote that pops up on social media from time to time, or a page from the book. And it always catches my attention, and I always think about it. So I wanted to show you this. And I'll read it to you. What would happen? I'll tell you why. And that's just them answering a question. If a person has ugly thoughts, it begins to show on their face. And when that person has ugly thoughts every day, every week, every year, the face gets uglier and uglier until it gets so ugly you can hardly bear to look at it. Just make sure that's in the frame there. A person who has good thoughts cannot ever be ugly. You can have a wonky nose and a crooked mouth and a double chin and stick out teeth. But if you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely. I love that. That's from the Twits by Roald Dahl. And it comes at times. It's funny. This is a page from this book that seems to pop up into my life whenever I need to see it. So I remember, like, last week, the week before, I was feeling a little down about how people treat each other, right? And we can still feel down about that because, it doesn't always change, but we can hope that it will get better, and we can try to treat people better ourselves, and we can encourage others too. But this one always pops up when I need it because it just reminds me that it doesn't matter what you look like or who you are. If you're having good thoughts, if you're praising people, if you're trying to encourage them, it shows out in you no matter what you look like. And then, of course, the top part is one of the Twits. She gets uglier and uglier because all she has is ugly thoughts. And so these ugly thoughts, these mean thoughts, these things that she has in her mind start coming out in her physically, is what the point of the book is. And it's just I don't know, it just hits me every time, because it's like we always say in church, when we baptize you, let your light so shine before you so that others may see your good works. That is kind of what they're saying here. Let your light shine out. Doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing. And if you can help people, if you can encourage people and be a light to those people, it really does make a difference, and people can see it in you. Vice versa, people can see it in you if all you're ever thinking about is negative and angry and putting people down. They can see it in you. So just something that always pops up to me, and I think about it a lot, especially when we get into heated times like we're in right now, arguing about one side or the other, things like that. Politics is a huge one. What thoughts are in your head, and how is it coming out of you and showing to other people? And so that's something to think about. If you get really upset and angry about something, how is that coming out of you, and how is that showing to other people? So yeah, just a kind of a thought to catch yourself every now and then. And so I was looking at that, and then I was like, well, what are some Bible verses, or what's a good Bible verse about thinking good thoughts, or trying to encourage and be positive? And I came to Philippians 4:8. And it says, finally, beloved, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, and if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Paul's basically telling you, have good thoughts. There's space for both, but I would say this: don't let the negative take up more space in your head than the positive, because despite what you see in the world, there's a lot of good things going on. And it just, if you get bogged down in the negative, if you get bogged down in all the things that are going wrong, it takes not only a physical toll and a mental toll on you, and a spiritual toll. It can really make you stuck in the mud. And I know some people out there are feeling stuck in the mud right now. And my encouragement to you is that there are better days ahead. We always say that, and I believe that to be true. There are good things out there. good things that happen every day if you look for them, because we also notice that if we are looking for negative things, we're going to find negative things. If we're looking for positive things, we're going to find positive things, right? Things to smile about. So, just those two things today. Did just want to bring those to your attention. It's just something that really makes me think every now and then. It ties into something as well. I don't keep the national weeks or holidays or whatever straight anymore. And this week, apparently, it was Mental Health Wellness Week, or I believe it was. I think tomorrow is like World Mental Health Wellness Day or something along those lines. I saw something online, which is confusing to me because I'm pretty sure I saw that about a month ago too. Here's the thing. Every day is a Mental Health Wellness Day, right? It doesn't have to be pointed out as a certain day. And it just got me thinking, you know, we have people right now who they almost feel like they're trapped in this cage, right, of negative and things that are just dragging them down and making them anxious and making them upset and taking away their hope and joy. The world is tough right now, and won't sugarcoat that. There are bad things going on, right? I don't even need to say them anymore at this point because we've harped on it so much, right? You all know everything that is going on in the world because it's in your face 24/7. And you can get stuck in that and trapped in that and feel like there's no way out. But here's the thing. This leads me to another part of the Bible, the very beginning of Genesis, when God created man. Not just men, but people. God said we were very good. You know, real simple. And it is a stark contrast. It's one of those things. You look at all the things God creates, and it was good. It was good. It was good. And then God created people, and people are very good. We are God's beloved creation. We are the creation that God goes out of God's way time and time again to guide and help and care for. We are the creation that God sends his son to die for us. That's how much God loves us. There's something special about us. You know, we were created for a reason. We were created to bring hope. We were created to bring joy, care for the land, and care for each other and be companions to each other. And so just think about that this week. You know, how are those thoughts coming out of you? What are people seeing of you? What does Paul say about the things we should think about? And what are those going to do for us if we do? And then who are we to God? You know, God didn't create us to be ugly, angry, scared people. I don't believe that. God created us to be very good. And God gave us these emotions that we work with. And I'm not saying that you can't have negative emotions sometimes, because that's unavoidable, right? But there are times when it's just, you have to look at the positive. There are good things in the world. And you have to go through your social media, go through your television, find those good things. Look to your friends, look to your family. Who brings you joy in your life? Think about some of those things and see if that'll lead you to not feeling so stuck. So that's it for this week. I hope you go out there and find joy. It's a big thing to do right now. So I know I'm going to go find some joy. I try to wake up every day with some joy, and I try to laugh at many things throughout the day because that's what keeps me going. And I'm sure it will help you too. So have a great week. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.